Hey guys, this is Nathan and welcome back to TechNodeFirmaCraft. Hope you guys are doing good today. I am doing great. So I have been doing a lot of mining since the last episode, and we now have 16 blocks of coal as well as 15 more there. And then we also have a decent amount of poor native copper. Unfortunately, that copper is poor. But we have quite a bit of that stuff. I've already completely run through a copper pickaxe. So yes, we have been doing a lot of mining. And if we pop down into our mine here, we will see there is absolutely a huge space mined out already. So yes, there's a lot of copper in the floor. And I have not checked. Let's find out what this magnetite is. Pretty ironic, that's what it is. Oh, it's poor as well. Well, you know, we can't really complain much about having poor ores when they're in veins this large and that close together. So yes, that is just kind of the way that it is. And we have a lot of other ore veins around here, so not that big of a deal. You know, I think we have the limonite right over on that side. I found another spot of copper over there. You know, we're going to have tons and tons of stuff, so we don't really need to worry about that. But I want to get some building done today. So, got my little setup out here on the central island in our lake. But I feel like this is not what we want to have here. So, what I want to do is to go through here and start doing the remaining terraforming here. Get these sharp edges taken care of here. I'm going to remove the rest of the clay that is here. And we're going to try to get a nice gentle slope here and start looking at how we are going to be building. Now, one of the things that I am kind of hurting on is actually wood right now. Now, our trees are getting closer to growth, but they're still not there. So these maples over here are at about 71%, and I also planted some hickory back here. They have just barely started growing. So the oak and stuff that's up here on this side should be quite a bit higher on their growth rate, but they still haven't grown yet either. So let's just check these guys. These guys were planted, 99%. So yeah, they're getting really close. So what I'm going to do is I am going to, like I said, get this all leveled down, get rid of all of the clay. Apparently we'll have to pick up a whole bunch of these little limonite pieces. But I want to get this nicely smoothed out. So as I work into this, I'm hoping the trees will grow and we can get this all smoothed off and looking decent. Now there is another lake over here on the other side of this hill. Yeah. Is that those coyotes again? Stupid little... Yep. Oh, and we have, I believe that's halite down there. And there's more clay. But I think what we want to do is actually fill this pond in. Because I don't really want the fish to have any chance to spawn other than right here in our little lake in front of our house. Now, I like the idea of having the island in the center of the lake, but I do think that we're going to cut this back a little. It's got that little bit that sticks back in there, and so I feel like that should kind of have a little bit better shape. This little peninsula here, I think I may leave. I don't know. We'll have to see how things go. But there is a lot of digging to be done here. And I suppose I'll come back when I have some stuff to show you guys. Oh, good God. A coyote's after me. Oh, that scared the holy living bejesus out of me. Okay, you little... Can I hit you? I can't tell how close he is. I've got so much mining fatigue. Oh, good Lord. I got slowness, mining fatigue, weakness. Oh, God. Okay, I think the best bet here... Oh, God, I can hardly move. I think our best bet here is going to be to get down into the mine. So we need to lure this guy back over here to this side of the lake, because he's really slow at moving on the lake. Oh, please, daylight. They won't attack me in the daytime. Oh, Jiminy crickets. No, stay in the water. Oh, Jiminy crickets. Oh, God, I can almost move. I can almost move. Down. Oh, Jiminy crickets. Woo-hoo. Okay. Safety of some sort, I guess. I gotta wait for my health to come back up a little bit. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, well, we're not really too much better, but at least we're only on slowness 2, so I think we're going to try to solve that issue right away. So let's get over here and grab some rocks. Let's go with some basalt. We are going to make ourselves some javelins, and we're probably going to need a fair number of these. And then what we'll do is we will set up a little outpost, a lookout post, that we can have a ladder on the side of and get away from the guy and crawl up. And he should still try to attack us, at which point we can just kind of kick his butt. So let's see here. What have we got for blocks? We do have some quarried stone, but I think our best bet here is going to be to use some wood. So let's grab some white cedar logs, and we'll use this. So where is he now? Oh, and we might want to turn these javelin heads into actual javelins. Okay, so there he is. And of course, he's going to run away from me in the daytime. There's his buddy, and oh my God, if I would have had 2 of them on me, I would have been done. I would have been so done. Okay, so let's grab our ladders. We will get up on top of this thing. Put down another log, another ladder. Can we hit this guy from here? Not like that, we can't. Okay, well, we missed pretty bad, so let's go grab our javelin. Yeah, we can hardly run still. But like I say, they will run away from me in the daytime. Maybe. So where's the other one? Okay, so there's that one. There's the other one. Is he coming after me? I don't know. I don't think he was. I think he's trying to run away, and the pathfinding's getting all screwed up. So what I think I want to do is get in the water, because they can't move worth a crap in the water. Oh, but I don't have my javelins. How much health have you got? Ha! Take that. Okay, 1 down. Medium rawhide and some canine meat. Ugh. Well, that gave us some butchering. So let's get our javelins back in here. And we'll just try to move everything around here so that we can have all of our javelins on our hotbar. Oh, jeez. Like I say, that scared me so much. Okay, let's eat a fish. Okay, where's the other one? So I'm going to see if I can get the other guy, because, yeah, that was rather annoying. So we'll just kind of try to drive him into the water, I guess. That seemed to be a very valid way to do this. Oh, he went down in the hole. Alright, buddy, go in the lake. I can't even run. Apparently, they want to be in this spot. I don't know if there's some little ones here or what. All I see is a duck. That's right, get in the water. There we go. Perfect. That was a little too close for comfort, but hey, we got rid of him. Oh, good lord. Alright, well, we have some canine meat now. But I think that got rid of our coyote problem. Alright, well, back to work. Well, I have to say, that was a lot of shovel work, but I think it was well worth it. This area looks much better. But the next thing that we need to work on is actually going to be a farm. So we have picked up 3 barley seeds. I got those off of this mountain right here. And so to get a farm going, we need to make a hoe first. So to do that, we need to make this shape. And then, of course, the usual, combining that with a stick, and we get ourselves a hoe. So let's go ahead and get our seeds here, and the big question becomes, where do we want to put our farm? I actually kind of feel like putting it over here by the mountains makes a bit more sense. So we've got a large flat-ish area over here, and basically what I'm thinking I'll probably do is to fill in some of this stuff, especially like this cave. I don't know, we'll have to see. Sometime we'll have to go down in there and see what that is and then fill it in accordingly. But I feel like we could very easily have a waterfall coming out of the mountain and then have it kind of track down through here into the lake, and that would logically make sense. And so because of that, making the farm on the way along that stream would very much logically make sense. So what we're going to do is we're going to clear a little space here, and we're going to till up a little bit of ground here. Let's go ahead and just till a 9x9 or a 3x3, and we'll plant our barley here. So yes, there we go. We've got our first little bit of farmland set up. And so the next thing that I need to do then is to get tons and tons of wood collected. Now we can see a lot of our trees have grown here. And we're going to have to also head back into the forested area, back to the west of us, towards spawn, and get a bunch of trees from there as well. And then also we'll probably want to go and get some more seeds so that we can enlarge our farm and get a bit of food growing. So I will probably do that in my Sunday live stream, which is coming up here in just a few minutes. So yes, the first video should have gone live in time to watch the entire thing before the live stream, and I will hope to see you guys at the live stream. And yeah, let's get some stuff taken care of. So there has been more than a little bit of change around here because I live streamed for over 9 hours. So yes, we got a lot of stuff done. And one thing that you can see there, you may have seen it momentarily, kaolinite. So that is one of the 2 rare resources that we are going to need to be able to start working iron. Graphite is the other one. I have not found head nor tails of that. So, yes. But we did get a decent amount of stuff planted here in our farm. I did need to move this down to the water's edge because up there it wasn't growing at all. We also got some berry bushes, just a few, but we've got a gooseberry, a blueberry, and a bunchberry. And I'm kind of hoping that we'll be able to get some berries off of that. Also got 2 peach trees and an apple sapling. That is a green apple sapling. But these peach trees, I don't know. We may get a small harvest off of them. If we look at the date, it is late summer right now, and these are early autumn harvest. So there is a chance that we could get a harvest, but I don't know for sure whether that's going to happen. But the other thing that I worked on, well, there's a couple of things, but I'm trying to get figured out what I want stuff to look like here. So this is the path design that I've come up with. We do have some mossy chalk bricks in here, also some aggregate from Terrafirmacraft. Now this aggregate is actually a very simple thing to make. It's just 4 pieces of gravel and 4 pieces of sand. And strangely enough, this block does not collapse. So we can pile straight up with it. It is affected by gravity, but it doesn't collapse. So it will make a very nice building block, but also it fits very well with this palette of blocks for the path. Now also I've put in a bunch of morning glory here, just makes it look a little more interesting and kind of along the lines of what I'm going for. Now the other thing is I've been trying to figure out a design for a house. Now unfortunately we tried to make some glass and I didn't realize we need a lot more tech before we can make glass. So I wasted an entire stack of sand. But in the meantime, I guess, chisels and bits. Yes, chisels and bits. Oh. So a little bit of this block has been transformed into a window frame. I think it looks pretty nice, but yeah, chisels and bits. Really? If that's the only way that I can get detail into this, I am not going to be happy. But another thing that we worked on during the live stream, we have over here our copper, iron, and black coal, or bituminous coal, I guess, mine. And this thing, well, I guess we probably should light the torches here, because otherwise we run the risk of getting some mobs down here. But the problem with this mine is the fact that this copper is of a very low quality. And that is not exactly the best of situations. So I decided to try to find some better copper. And thankfully, we managed to find some. So the other copper that I found just over here to the side of the base, which we have tons of waypoints now, by the way. But this other copper, we spent a bunch of time trying to find it, but it is at least medium quality. So if we come over here, I don't remember that. Well, it's whatever. We need some water. But right here we have the entrance to this copper mine. And I spent a bunch of time trying to find this. Dug a long way down there and then sideways and had cave-ins and all kinds of stuff. And what I finally found out is it was slightly below me. And so I dug down here for a little while. And yeah, it's a long way down. That's all the way down to the granite. And the copper runs all the way down to the granite. There is a lot of copper there. I think we got like 8 stacks of copper or something like that. Quite a bit of it. But also, we now have 2 deaths. One right over here that came from a bear. So a bear attacked me and killed me. And yeah, thankfully I did get revenge on it, but that was my first death. The second death was not so much of a glorious one. It's right over here. I just decided I would experiment with a beehive. And I got stung to death by bees. Of all the things, I got stung to death by bees. Yeah. But I do think I am going to continue working on trying to get this design worked out while I am waiting for some of the stuff to grow here in the garden. And you may have seen, this is all the food that I have left. So I may need to go out and do some hunting or something like that. Another potential option is I did see a rather odd thing happen here at the base. So and we have some duckweed and water lilies in here now, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I moved a lot of the supplies over here to this side. We have a bed now that has our spawn point set. But what we need to do is grab our bucket. So yes, I made a bucket, and yeah, look at all of that copper. Actually, slightly more than 8 stacks of the medium copper. There's a little bit of stuff going on here, but yeah, don't worry about that. But so we had a block that was right here. And then somehow or other, this block got made to where it was a flowing block. So right now that is a flowing block, and what happens is the fish swim by here and they get swept up by that flowing water and they can't get away. So I don't know, maybe I should just set up a fish trap here that washes the fish into one spot, and then if they can't get away, then by all means I will be able to just do whatever with them. So right now this block is sweeping towards the center. So yeah, I'm gonna do a little experimenting with that, I think, and see what happens. Ooh, the apple has grown. So that is a late autumn to late autumn. So maybe we could get an apple harvest too. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can drive some fish into that little spot and see if it will actually work. So we'll see. So the fish trap isn't really working out too good. So instead, I'm out here doing a little hunting. So yeah, I missed. Really? There we go. Oh, did that really not give me anything? That stinks. But yeah, I've already gotten 15 raw fowl from turkeys, and gazelle are something that also respawn as time goes by. So gazelle, deer, turkeys, there's a couple others that we can hunt that will respawn. So yeah, that is a good thing. We also are getting this rennet, which is something that we kind of need. So yeah, I mean, hunting, good thing. It also is giving me a chance to up my butchering skill, which will be much better when we actually get some familiarized livestock. How did that not hit you? So yeah, I guess that's kind of the way that it goes sometimes. So I am just back here cooking up a little bit of the meat that I have hunted, and I decided I would check on my skills, and we are now adept at butchering. So that means we will be getting a lot more food every time that we kill an animal, and that is great. So yeah, we have a decent amount of meat now. So if we look in our vessel here, we have 37 cooked venison, 2 cooked rabbit, and we are going to have 15 raw or cooked fowl when this is all done. So that on top of the 6 cooked fish that I have. Oh, we need one more log. Oh, no. Oh. We got to make sure that we cook all of them in a batch, because when I started cooking the venison, it did not stack together. And by keeping it in the fire pit while I was cooking it, it all stacked up. So we have quite a bit of food here now. That is really, really good. I'm really happy about that. But you can see I've got some flowing water here, and yeah, no fish have gotten stuck in it. It's very unfortunate. Now, this one here, I mean, there are fish just swimming through it, and this is very definitely a spot. So, yeah, let's go ahead and just fix this. We'll go ahead and break this. Now, by the way, Sequoia, yes, we did go off east or west of spawn. We're east right now, but we did go off west of spawn. I tried to get a Sequoia sapling. It doesn't seem like we can. But we did cut one down, and we got quite a bit of wood. Yeah, so that is pretty nice. Now, on the house up here, now, I don't think I told you what this house was going to be for. So what I want to do is every time that I make a major advance in tech, I want to have a building built for it right away. So this one is meant to be the farmhouse. So I'm trying to get a farmhouse built up here, and thanks to chisels and bits, we can actually make this look fairly decent. So we need a half block on the bottom and the top, because otherwise that just doesn't look right. When the window is clear at the bottom, it looks horrible. When it's a block up, it looks horrible. But a half block, it looks pretty good, both from the inside and the outside. So yes, that is what we're going to be doing. So chisels and bits, unfortunately, yeah. But we have a small amount of oak here, and we're going to need a lot of oak. Most of this is maple, unfortunately, but we're going to need a lot of oak to build this, because we're going to have these oak pillars. Now, the other thing is we are using Sequoia trapdoors here. I think they look pretty good. Also, we have this moss chalk, and then also we saw the mossy chalk bricks over here. So the way that we do that was these water in the barrels over here. So what that is we go and fill a barrel with hot spring water, and then we put some bricks or some cobblestone in that for 8 hours, and it will convert it into the mossy variant. So yes, that is nice. So I suppose we've got a decent amount of food now. The garden is coming along pretty good. And so what I'm going to do is I am going to continue working on this path. I want to get this to kind of work its way down and around the lake. I don't know for sure where I'm going to run it just yet. I got to do some planning on that. But also this stupid hole. So I've been doing a little bit of filling down there, but we need to do a lot of filling because that hole needs to go away. And maybe we will just take and place some blocks about 4 blocks down that are not affected by gravity and cover it with dirt. That could very potentially be an option. But yes, I need to go out and collect a whole bunch of oak for this building, and then I'm going to continue going on it. I think I also need a bit more of the white cedar. So, as much as it sucks, I gotta go. Well, what do you know? We have some berries. We're going to get those quickly because otherwise we're not going to get them. So we've got 7 days until these spoil, but right now we're just going to eat them. I mean, we got nothing better to do with them at the moment. But yes, we managed to get a little bit of fruit. And we are coming up on autumn, and it's kind of looking like we might be able to get some here. I hope that they do. I don't know. peaches definitely have some stuff, and even the apple has gotten quite a bit of growth on it. But I've also made a bit of progress on the farmhouse here, and yeah, it's starting to look fairly decent. Obviously, I've got to figure out something for the roof, but then inside we're going to have maple floors, and I think it's going to look fairly decent. And then we'll be able to come up here and look out the window and see whatever. We'll have more of those windows around here. But yes, it is starting to shape up. We need to get our path run up over to there. And I really wish that I could get leaves. But there is no way to get leaves in Terrafirmacraft. It is very unfortunate. But yes, that's just the way that it is. Because I would love to be able to put some bushes along here. And we just don't have anything that we can do. We might be able to do some planters or something like that. I don't know. But yes, we are getting there. But that is going to be it for this episode. So I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to give a thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you have any thoughts about what I've been working on or anything that you want to see, be sure to leave that down in the comments. And I will see you next time. Bye.